Okay, so what we're doing there is we're actually seeing the bass move rather than the treble strings, essentially. Normally our melody is going to be in the higher registers and the higher notes, so a lot of times we'll have droning bass with movement in the higher notes, such as that. So we're getting kind of contrary to that. We're actually making the bass line, the lower notes move. And one way to practice this while also practicing your initial steps to tremolo picking is to play, first off, our bass is just going to be open A string, B, C, back to B, back to A, to G, 3rd fret, low E string, back to A. So again, A, B, C, B, A, G, A. So think of that as just quarter notes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Now what we're going to do, we're going to start finger assignments. We're going to have thumb on the A string. Thumb is going to take care of all the bass notes. We're going to have our first finger under the G string right here. So E, B, G. And we're just going to put an 8th note basically in between every bass note like so. Down with the thumb, up with the first finger on the G string. Okay, now we're just gonna keep the bass exactly the same. We're gonna move the first finger down to the B string now. And same bass line again, just move that first finger all the way down to the high E. Okay, so think of it as 8th notes. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and, okay? Now, you can have some fun with this too. You could add things like so there I'm just adding in that D, just changing the pattern the second time. So if we did that the whole way through, and so on. You could also just run your entire scale, the bass part of the scale, like so. Okay, so again, all that's happening here is we are having our bass move instead of our treble, which is kind of counterintuitive to what we're used to, because of course in modern pop music and all that, pretty much all music, you're going to have most of your movement down in the treble strings while your bass drones, like. So there we hear the movement more in the high notes. Excuse me, I'm not talking very well. You hear more of the movement in the high notes. So all we did is start to move here while letting one of these notes either drone or be tremolo picked. Now all tremolo picking is adding these notes in between. So you could also do this with 2 instead of just 1, like so. So you could either do that with 2 fingers. Okay, and eventually, I'm not very good at it, but you can even do 3. 3, 2, 1, 3. But we're just starting simple with tremolo, so just that 1 finger. Again, the last time, that whole initial pattern is.